Hello, hello. This is your daily for July 3rd, 2019. So, I'm going to start today with earth signs. So, earth signs, your energy today feels very strong. It also feels like you are on the verge of something. You are definitely in a creative mode, earth signs. I also feel like you have something on your agenda that needs to be taken care of today. Something that you may have set time aside for. But it also feels like earth signs that it's something that's been, I'm going to say, not a pain in the ass to you, but it's something that's been like gnawing at you or frustrating you because it hasn't been taken care of or it's not done yet. That's what it feels like. So I do feel like earth signs, you're going to be able to find a way to get things back on track. You're going to find a way to handle whatever business it is that you need to handle today. A lot of earth signs, too, are going to handle personal matters. A lot of self-care, self-love today. Whether that's you getting your haircut, whether that's you going somewhere and purchasing sneakers or whatever, it's doing something for you day, okay? So it just feels like you're going to set time aside for that. Now, for some of you who went to work today, it feels like you had a very strong ambition or attitude today. That was very good to get up and go, get done. It feels like you got out of the house on time. So I feel like you're right on point. In other words, you're right on schedule for whatever that means for you. Also, I get with you, earth signs, that there is going to be an opportunity, earth signs, for you to take a ride along the track, so to speak. What that means is you're going to find a new route, find a new way, find a new destination even. Some of you are going to try to push yourself through to the other side, whatever that means for you. For a lot of you, I feel like it's a challenge about maybe work, trying to get something done, completed, trying to perhaps get that raise, that promotion, that new title. It feels really strong. Earth signs, you guys have a really fabulous, bright day. It's like seeing the sun card. Same thing. It feels just very positive, uplifting. I don't feel anybody on earth signs really feeling down and out today. I don't feel like you're stressing or worrying about something. I feel like some of you may be making plans to go somewhere or do something. That feels very strong as well. Now, let me say with, I'll do fire signs. Fire signs. With fire signs. Today, fire signs, it does feel like a day of completion for you. Oh my gosh, a day of completion. So fire signs, you might be finished with something. You may have walked away from something. Somebody may have walked away from you. But I feel like right now, fire signs, that, you know what, you're like, it's like a chalkboard and you're erasing everything on it. You're cleaning it off. You're cleaning it up. You're getting rid of something. I also feel like with you fire signs that the color green seems to be very strong today. So whether you have somebody around you who's wearing green, whether there's something going on that reflects green, whether it has to do with money, maybe it has to do with making a big deposit today, maybe it means taking money from someone, receiving money from somebody. So it feels really strong, fire signs, something about money or something green. I'm also hearing that somebody in the fire sign energies, it's quite definite that somebody was getting either notifications, or you were getting text messages in the middle of the night, or you were getting phone calls in the middle of the night, and it seems that you may not know who they're from. It just feels like something's unexpected, but at the same time, something's being very coy, very shy, very secretive. So that feels really strong for fire signs today. So pay attention, and I do feel like, in fact, you will know who it is that is contacting you. Okay, fire signs? You'll know who that is. It feels like the answer's already within you, so you know it. Water signs. Water signs, today is just another day for you, but work is what's on your mind, and I feel like you will be working hard. I also feel like you will be trying to, okay, be careful. You may be getting manipulated. I feel like somebody's manipulating here. I hope it's not the water signs, doing the manipulating, but I see manipulation all around water signs today. So whether somebody's taking advantage of you or you're trying to take advantage of somebody else. Also, too, somebody may not be appreciating your good nature. You may not be appreciating someone else's good nature. Somebody seems to be going above and beyond for someone, whether that's you, water signs, or that's your partner. But it feels like they're always giving, and the other person is always taking, and not giving back. So whichever way that role gets reversed for you, whether that's you, water sign, doing it, or whether that's somebody doing it to you. But it feels like you're going to put an end to something. It feels like, again, a completion. You're going to stop something. So it feels like somebody is really getting sick and tired of the same old shit, so to speak. So, water signs, hold on to your hat today. Speaking of which, be careful of losing your car keys or locking your car keys in the car. That came up really strong just now for water signs. Alright, let me get to air signs. So, air signs, and you guys know I am an air sign. So, air signs, I feel like there's a little bit of traveling going on with you today. Whether your destination where you needed to be today was a good distance from your home. Whether you had to do a 30 to 40 minute travel, feels very strong. It also feels like maybe air signs were going to deal with something that was quite out of the ordinary. Something that is challenging, so to speak. But air signs, I do feel like you're looking around, you're paying attention to your surroundings, you're also monitoring somebody around you, seeing what's going on. I also feel like air signs are missing someone, wanting to be with somebody, wanting to rectify a situation, wanting to get back what you lost. It feels like air signs. I also feel like there could be an opportunity for air signs to go out and socialize within the next 3 days, being very important, something being very new. Maybe it is a new person in your life, maybe it's a new event in your life, maybe it's just a new destination as well. But I do feel like air signs is going to try to get something to make sure that it's helpful. Take on something that's going to create a new balance or a new freedom for you. I'm not sure what that means, air signs, but I do think that it is stating that there's going to be air signs, you're tough today. I'm having trouble with this. Let me hear what she's telling me, because I'm losing my track of thought here. Okay, so air signs, she's telling me that you might lose either track of paperwork, you might lose track of time, so to speak. So for some of you, it feels like you may be doing something with a group of people. Maybe it's lunchtime, or maybe it is after work, but it feels like a big group or a party. I also feel like there's going to be an ultimatum given, whether you're going to give an ultimatum or somebody else is. I also feel like there's going to be someone who comes between you and someone else. So be very careful, air signs. Also with air signs, it does feel like the luck of the draw, so whatever that means for you, but I do feel like air signs get lucky by chance. So whether that's seeing somebody for the first time, whether that's meeting somebody new, if you're going on dating sites, be very careful. It does not feel very promising. It feels almost catfish, okay? So be careful. I also feel like air signs, for the most part, you're up in your head about something, air signs. You can't seem to shake something. Maybe you're not trusting your partner. Maybe you're not trusting a situation. Maybe somebody's giving you a story. It could be a family member. It could be a boss. But it feels like somebody's giving you a story that you're not quite buying. Something's just not making sense to you. And it does feel really strong to either be a co-worker, a supervisor, or a family member. But it just feels like you might not be getting the whole truth about something. For some of you air signs, I feel like you're thinking about somebody from your past and wanting to reconnect with them, or maybe you have reconnected recently, but it feels like you're missing that. You want to reconnect more. Part of you believes you want to go back with this person, and another part of you is shaking your head like, I don't know. I'm remembering a lot of things that happened in the past, and it's not really good. So I don't know if that's really what I want or not. So I feel like a lot of air signs are kind of just trying to balance that out. Some air signs are definitely